Last 2009, the Corporate Social Responsibility Group was created, and they started to develop sustainable social action for the poorest communities located all around our farms. Our work has three main goals. Unifrutti is a God-centered company. We want to share our blessings to our Filipino brothers and sisters. Our primary goal is to work on poverty reduction. These are the people who lack access to production resources, including land, education, technologies, and basic infrastructures. Different livelihood projects are introduced so that they can start a sustainable living. Peace and order is also a main focus of the company. Unifrutti's presence in these places are big steps towards the peace process, and a proof that Muslims and Christians can live and work together in harmony. The CSR doesn't have standard programs. Rather, they adjust to the present situation and need of the area and their existing cultural preference. An evaluation is done in order to identify the present need of a certain community. The Community Development Officer then monitors the survey by organizing meetings with the different local governments, LGUs, and NGOs of the area in order to validate and process the results of the survey. The CSR provides technical and financial assistance on areas which cannot be helped by the existing local government. Its focus is more on the long-term benefit rather than just a one-day showcase. In a town called Alanib, in the province of Bukidnon, you will find an existing CSR program that has been training young men to make, design, and manufacture machetes, locally called bolos. They are trained for 6 months before being certified as local blacksmiths. The CSR doesn't support a project with money. Rather, they supply them with materials and the training that they need to succeed in those areas.
The CSR staff are the ones who supply us with working materials for our projects. Everything we need to start the business is already provided for.
In this little town of Mailag, in Valencia City, indigenous people struggle with their everyday means of living. The CSR has helped them by supplying them with seeds and planting materials for backyard vegetable growing.
It's true, even if it's a small garden. This actually helps my family get through our daily needs, like food and water. I really appreciate the company of Unifrutti and the staff of Madsi for helping us get through this project. For us, the indigenous people of this area, we really hope that it doesn't stop just in this generation, but will continue on to the next, even for our children's sake.
In Mailag, Valencia, raising ducks has also been a source of livelihood for these people. Growing and selling the duck's eggs has become a valuable source of additional income.
The duck raising project helps us because it serves as an extra income. We don't have regular work, you see. When the ducks have eggs and hatchlings, we're able to sell it and use the money to buy the things we need. Thank you to Unifrutti. Even if it's difficult to get here because of the broken bridge, they still found ways to do so. We will work hard and continue to pray. The support will not end and will continue on.
Hi, I'm Janisa. I want our school to be bigger so that we can play.
Now that we have a daycare center, it helped the students a lot. Daycare enhances the students before they reach grade 1. We have our daycare in the back of this building where 30 students cramp up just to learn. They're not given the privilege to play because of the lack of space. But today, I am very thankful to the CSR and Unifrutti because they helped us in building the children a new daycare center.
I am the president of the ALS organization, and I'm very thankful that MKDC provided a new daycare center. After the children use it, the older people who want to learn how to read and write as well can benefit from the building.
Mauta mo sulat, makabasa po ta, boy, magpat, kagalang tibulang na.
In Alanib, the CSR has built a library for the local elementary school. The children are now provided with a place to enhance their reading and writing skills. Unifrutti has also provided them with a few books to aid the children's learning, but more donations are necessary to ensure their future.
If we could provide these children with more books to read, I believe they could widen their perspective even more. The building of the library started on February 2009. And on the same year, the students were able to use it already.
One of the goals of Unifrutti is to bridge the gap between the Christians and Muslims. With this, the CSR has partnered with a local town in Wao and provided the community with a new multi-purpose hall where the locals could gather and make use of the space for different activities. The inauguration of the building was held last March 9th, 2011, and a number of our Muslim brothers and sisters were there to witness the activity. There are still places in the Philippines that have no supply of water. People walk these broken roads just to haul water from distant springs. The CSR has built different reservoirs in order to make their lives a little bit easier.
I'm really thankful to Unifrutti for the supply of fresh water in our village. We've always had a hard time looking for water and it has been affecting our performance at work. We don't have water for bathing nor cooking. We are happy now that the reservoirs are being constructed. Thank you to the company and to God be the glory.
Currently, the indigenous people who live in the forest buffer zones are cutting down trees for their income, and they are slowly destroying the forests. We, as a company, support bamboo and coffee production as an alternative income generating program. This will instead encourage the people to protect our last remaining rainforests. The Unifrutti company also provides scholarships for their employees. Many students have graduated and benefited from this program. It helps to ease the burden of the parents who cannot afford the tuition of their children.
We are the Unifrutti Scholars.
I'm so happy that MKDC provides scholarship grants for the children of employees such as myself, especially now that it's so hard to get by because of the crisis our country is facing. The prices have all gone up. I hope the scholarship program continues on until I graduate from college.
I am Vivian Basco, an employee here in Unifrutti, MKDC Farms. My daughter is now a college student taking up nursing. We count this as a big blessing in our lives. She will be graduating this March 27, and I'm very grateful to Unifrutti for the scholarship grant given to her.
Many other scholars continue to benefit from this scholarship. Education is a vital element for obtaining a better life, and it's now made possible because of Unifrutti's never-ending support.
Salamat kami sa Unirutti. Daghan kay salamat.